since we could think for ourselves. We've wondered what will happen to us, but it can't be foretold what the future will hold. If you'll get rich or get hit by a bus, the surprises in life keep us on our toes, like a sock in the jaw, like a punch in the nose. They keep us guessing, they mix it up. The surprises in life.
Ooh, I thought they were supposed to land on their feet. Purgatory, here we come. So long, hate and devils come. Where fires will spire into the night. Where boulders will smolder, sizzling bright. The afterlife's cruel politics.
Sends us on the river Styx.
At our feet, flames take their licks. Oh, purgatory, here we come. You and me, we had a bag of fun down by the East Riverside. That United Nations there drives away a fella's cares. 183 countries meet down by the East Riverside, New York off 42nd Street.
See foreign states with a grudge down by the East Riverside. United Nations tries to fix wars, famine, and oil slicks. Boutros, golly gee. Down by the East Riverside leads the General Assembly.
The gift shop will take traveler's checks down by the East Riverside. German tourists were not rare, buying t-shirts and flatware and pastry from Liberia. Down by the East Riverside at the UN cafeteria.
Took a tour with some Dutch down by the East Riverside. We had a guide from Japan who had a decent pension plan. Saw costly artwork from Brazil down by the East Riverside, on which my soda I did spill. You and me, we had a bag of fun down by the East Riverside. Saw flags on shiny poles from lands with lofty goals. We'll be cut swords into liverwurst down by the East Riverside, but no one wants to be the first. But then I guess it could be worse.
We could still sing one more verse.
You and me.
You know, if she keeps on being pushy, she'll be thrown out on her tushy.
All she needs is his affection.
What he needs is police protection. For a beast, he is the very, very best.
But she's a pest, she's a pest, she's a pest.
And don't come back!
While she may have been forward,
Acting out of her gourd.
we simply must insist you did more than just resist.
You threw her out.
What a lout!
To say the least, you were a beast.
How you acted was a crime. Now I'm afraid
It's payback time. We will slide.
we will hide.
We'll do things you can't abide.
And we'll do all kinds of tricks just for kicks.
Your troubles we're enjoying.
And we're so annoying. We are pests, we are pests, we are pests.
He loves me not. He loves me, he loves me.
Put that away! Now go, go, go!
If your host throws you out, there's no need for you to pout. Should they change all the locks, just come back with a big gift box. You're Taz, aren't you?
Me no Taz.
Could you do that thing, that funny thing that you do?
Well,
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it either. You know, the funny thing.
Can we finish this cartoon?
All right. We are pests, we are pests, we are pests. As you can surely tell,
It's a job that we do well.
so should you be at someone's house when they're acting like a louse?
Be like us, make a fuss,
And be a pest, be a pest, be a pest. Grab your host, give a squeeze, maybe somewhere around the knees.
You're his guest, cheer him up.
No, no, please don't interrupt. Tweak a nose, pull some ears, swing him from the chandeliers.
Watch him go to and fro.
I see now you're a pro. Yes, you deserve a great big hand. Because now you know you can be a pest. Be a pest. Be a pest. Everybody lives on a street, in a city or a village or a town for what it's worth. And they're all inside a country which is part of a continent that sits upon a planet known as Earth. And the Earth is a ball full of oceans and some mountains which is out there spinning silently in space. And living on that Earth are the plants and the animals and also the entire human race. It's a great big universe and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. It's big and black and inky and we are small and dinky. It's a big universe and we're not. And we're part of a vast interplanetary system stretching 700 billion miles long. With 9 planets and a sun, we think the Earth's the only one that has life on it, although we could be wrong. Across the interstellar voids are a billion asteroids, including meteors and Halley's Comet, too. And there's over 50 moons floating out there like balloons in a panoramic trillion-mile view. And still it's all a speck amid 100 billion stars in a galaxy we call the Milky Way. It's 60,000 trillion miles from one end to the other, and still that's just a fraction of the way. 'Cause there's 100 billion galaxies that stretch across the sky, filled with constellations, planets, moons, and stars. And still the universe extends to a place that never ends, which is maybe just inside a little jar. It's a great big universe, and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney, though we don't know how we got here. We're an important part here. It's a big universe, and it's ours.
Yakko,
Yes, Miss Flamille.
I want you to multiply 47 times 83.
Sounds like a song cue to me.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yes, it does. Hit it, hurry! 7 times 3 is 21, which, as you know, is just 2 tens plus 1, and so we put the 1 right here, and we carry the 2 1 left to the top of the tens place right next door, and we put it on top of the number 4, which is really 4 tens that we multiply, times 3 in the ones place, and that's why we now have 12, which we add to the 2 that we carried to get 14. See how easy that was? Oh, it's multiplication, it's math education. Hey, Albert Einstein said that it's so easy to do. It's simple, it's breezy, it's fun and it's easy. Just buy a calculator, you can multiply too. And now the second digit. 7 times 8 is 56, which, as you know, is just 5 tens plus 6, and so we put the 6 right here in the tens place left of the 1, carry the 5 like we did before to the top of the tens place next to the 4, then multiply that 4 times 8 to get 32. See, isn't this great? Then we add the 5 that we carried before to get 37, then add once more straight down to get 3,901. Isn't this swell? Oh, let's give multiplication a standing ovation. Isaac Newton multiplied a couple times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. It's simple, it's breezy, it's fun and it's easy. So buy a calculator and study this stuff later. Maybe someday you can multiply numbers 2, 3, 4, 5. Recess!
Whatever made them think that this could be a show? 6 trendies on a couch just drinking cups of joe. They lead such boring lives but never fear, because we're moving in for a month, maybe a year. Oh, we won't ever leave. No, you can't throw us out. We won't ever leave. You can scream, you can shout. We won't ever leave. Our new acquaintances. The Roman world was in a mess. The emperor wore a cocktail dress. When in the year 441 came a guy, Attila the Hun. Run away, here comes Attila. Flee today, he'll sack your villa. Run away, here comes Attila. He'll swipe your hogs and then your pillar. Attila was a nasty king. He and his sons wrecked everything. He lived by arson and the sword. Invaded France, cause he got bold. Run away, here comes Attila. Far away, go to Manila. Run away, here comes Attila. He'll steal your socks and then your pillow. I guess he had a thing for pillows.
To a wedding Attila went, looking sharp like a Hunnish jet. He ate a whole ox, then ate two, then passed away, but so would you.
Come on back, farewell Attila. Ate 3 ox and got his fill. He wore shorts made of chinchilla. His favorite ice cream was strawberry. What can I say? It's not a perfect world. Attila, 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 gorilla for sale.
And now, Yakko Warner sings about time.
When you're traveling from Nantucket through Chicago to St. Paul, and you're standing in an airport and you look up on the wall, there's a clock for every city and a different time for all, from Asia through Malaysia to Peru. Did you ever wonder why that when it's 10 o'clock in Maine, at precisely the same moment it is 3 a.m. in Spain? When it's breakfast time in Rome, they're having lunch in the Ukraine, and it's supper up in Upper Kathmandu. If the Earth were spinning faster as the sun is going past her, then a day would only be an hour long. And school, when they begin it, would only last a minute before everybody has to run along.
All right!
If the Earth were the planet that was closest to the sun, a year would be much shorter and you'd have a lot of fun. 'Cause by the time you were in first grade, you'd be over 21, and you'd live to be 903 or 4. Time is relative, dependent. You can save it, you can spend it, doing things you like to do or learning how.
You can't see it, you can't taste it.
But you certainly can waste it.
Which is really what we're doing here right now. The international dateline's an imaginary cleft. Today is on the right side and tomorrow's on the left. So when you cross it, do you then arrive the day before you left? That's how it worked. It's quite berserk, you see. So if you were born in China while I'm born in Carolina, well then you're a day ahead of me, you see. So the way I've got it reckoned, if we're born in the same second, then why should you be a day older than me? But it really is no miracle, that difference in our birth, because the world is spherical. That's why around the earth there's always different times for Moscow, London, Boston, and Fort Worth. And that's the way it's always gonna be. So remember, when you're traveling from Nantucket to St. Paul, in that airport as you're staring at those clocks up on the wall, you should think about this song, my friend, and then you will recall
That it was mildly amusing.
But then totally confusing,
and we bet you wish we hadn't sung at all.
They put termites in my pants, filled my coffee cup with ants, then they shoved some macaroni up my nose.
Up his nose!
Always giving me a kiss.
They sneak up on me like this.
Ate my toupee.
And my lipstick.
And my clothes.
They pop out of cookie jars.
Find a drawer and there they are.
I once found them whirling around inside my ear.
Inside his ear.
There is nowhere they can hide.
Eats a donut days inside.
They're too crazy, they're too zany, they're
Right here. Oh, what do you do with children like us foreigners? What do you do to get us to obey?
We're really not so bad.
If not just slightly mad.
We can't help it if we like to play.
Oh, what do you do with children like us foreigners? What do you do with eggs at a buffet?